Hey friends, it's John Magnum here. A couple weeks ago, I won a nice little package from a gentleman called the Blogger, and that is 1G in Blogger, not 2. 1G only. He requests. It is a Warnick beef ravioli meat sauce, and it's also in French. That helps me out a little bit on the dates. Um, Trouble is, on the outside packaging, I have looked front and back. There's no dates, so we do not know what it is till we get in there, but I think most of us know how to kindly figure that out. Okay, on another note, I'm sorry. If you hear wind chimes, the door to my back deck is open. Uh, my neighbors have mowed for the last week. I finally mowed the first time today. And we have snow coming again tomorrow. So I'm smelling green onions coming in for the first mowing of the season and listening to wind chimes. Those chimes, some of them come from 2015 when I lost my dad, and some of them 2017 when I lost my mom. Every time I hear those chimes, that's what it reminds me of. So I'm sorry if you hear the chimes. Okay. As usual, I've got a rock or something, and no, it's not normal. So I'm going to put this on pause just a minute, change everything around, and we'll see what my rock is this time. Normally I would put my meal on a rock or something, but this rock or something, I'm not going to take a chance on doing that. This is just for a little bit of fun, and I promise I'll put the food back out and do my regular routine. May I introduce you, and it's black on black, and I don't know how everything is going to show up. May I introduce you to the Cobra M11 9mm semi-automatic pistol. Believe me, you need that front strap to hold on to. Just to prove, I will not ever put a loaded gun on. I check every time. Now, at its best, this is a 32 round capacity. Actually, 31 works better. What it amounts to, this 9mm weighs 7 pounds, 3/4 ounces unloaded. And if you put that 30 round clip in, it's 8 3/4 pounds. So a pound worth of shells. So that's sort of my rock or something, but I do not plan on putting food on it. I just going to let y'all laugh a little bit, and I'm going to change everything back around, and we'll go from that. Now, as previously stated, I know what's the main is in this. I'm unsure of the year, so I don't know the sides. So, just come prepared. I don't know if it's got coffee, tea, or mixed drink, one, other, or all. So I've got my 4 MRE coffee cup. I've got my University of Kentucky, go Cats, cup in case if I need it. And I'm sure there'll be some type of beverage powder in there, be it grape, lime, some kind of neon colored artificial dye like we're all used to in the United States. MREs, and I hate. But just for the sake of it, I will bite the bullet for the review. Let's see. I've told you before I have little or no good luck trying to open this. Okay. Peelable seal. It used to say easy peelable seal. Guess what? It ain't that easy and it ain't that peelable. That's why they took the easy off. There's a little ridge right here. Oops. That's supposed to open easily. For me, it does not. So, I tend to cheat. I was sort of rummaging through the drawers, seeing what I had. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. 3-piece set of thrower knives. They used to be pretty sharp. I ain't tried them in a while. I don't need 3 of them to open it, but I might use 1 if y'all allow. As usual, most of my knives come from Bud K. You just can't beat them. I'm sorry. They're not a sponsor, but I mean, that's where I buy from, and whatever you get, they just, well, that's how it works. Let's flip it over, and again, menu number 18. Oops, turn that around a little bit. Beef ravioli and meat sauce. And what we have is, coming out first, the rated MRE spoon. And yes, there was a confirmed kill. Check it out on the internet. Of course, they're always truthful. But no, there was a confirmed kill from a soldier who made a shank out of this. And this is no joke. Check it out. Let's see. We had, beef. Oh, gotta get the glare. Beef snack strip. And the date code on this is 4282. So right now, we're looking at a 2014 meal, unless I see something to say that. 282nd day of 2014. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have cranberries sliced. Thank God it does not say osmotic. If you have had any of the osmotic cranberries raisins, you know what I mean. Date code on this is 4323, so that's the 323rd day of 2014. Boy, I'm going to run out of room here. Adapt, improvise, overcome. Cranberries. Beef strip. Hot beverage bag, which there's never enough room in an FRH to use it, but if there were, you would, if you had coffee, you would heat the coffee and 6 ounces of water in the FRH along with the main. Certain drinks take 8 ounces, and certain drinks take up to the 12-ounce mark. Hot, cold, regardless. But if you can get a good size main, plus this, or at least a side in an average FRH, well, more power to you. The United States should learn from the foreign ones about the bigger rations, bigger FRHs, less colors and dyes in the drink. Not that I'd get on my whole horse and speak, but I had a chance. Now this is a heater sleeve, pardon me. Has the nutrition facts, if you do wish to pause. Personally, if I'm going to eat it, I'm going to eat it. Sodium, whatever. If I got to eat it, I'm going to eat it. I don't care if it's healthy or not. But apparently the U.S. military does not care how healthy they are either. So this is what we have. Let's see. Chocolate chip toaster pastry. Basically, translated, we got a Pop-Tart. And the date on that is 4316, the 316th day of 2014. So this is late 2014. And I'll put this here. Sorry, I'm running out of camera room. Accessory pack, we'll save that for last, if that's alright. Ah, yes. Flameless ration heater, the FRH. Instructions. Try to get it close enough for the ones that work to get a general idea. Sometimes I go back to basics because I'm, well, basically trying to get a few more people interested in these things. More people, more better. Now I'll set that here for now. Okay, we have, Lord, there's still quite a bit in there. We have beverage base orange powder. Oh, it actually says natural and artificial flavor with other natural flavor. The old ones used to say orange flavor, no orange or natural included. Okay, that's not bad. Date code, I'm going to have to get it off screen to look. It's right there and my eyes are not that good. For 270, 270th day of 2014. Cheese. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. You reviewers, look at that. I either get peanut butter or I get plain cheese. On occasion I get bacon. But look what I've got. Thank you. It has been so long since I've had the jalapeno cheese. It does say need package before opening. I'm sure that's not focusing, and we all know it's going to be needed. So I'll set that there. We have wheat snack bread. Sterling Foods, not Bridgeford, Sterling this time. I've had these before. They're a shelf stable bread. It ain't homemade, but they're not that bad. If that's all you had to eat, believe me, you would be glad to have it. And if I can get the glare off of it, there's the nutritionals. And I'll set that down for just a minute and do a little bit of more unboxing. Okay, we are down to the main. I hope you can see that. Beef ravioli. 4311, the 311th day of 2014. And the accessory pack. We have coffee instant, type 3. Thank you, Lord. I thought it was going to be a, well, I won't say the name, but we know certain coffees have a reputation for mold, but no, this one is good. We also have a little sachet of one of my favorite condiments. Thank you, McElhaney. I've got to get to Louisiana and salute you. I love Tabasco sauce. Let's see, better turn these around. We have multi-purpose tissue paper, better known as the John Wayne paper. Rough, tough, and don't take, can be used as toilet paper, napkins, etc. To me, it's John Wayne paper. We'll go from that and let you figure out the rest of it. Okay, now, I usually have my coffee black, but if I have a meal that has creamer or sugar, for sake of review, I will add it. And that's what I'm on today. This is our non-dairy creamer. Date code, I have to get it off screen to see. 4312. We do not have sugar, but we have a sugar substitute. Okay. We have a moist towelette, wet nap. I'll put that there. Should it need it, we also have salt. We also have chewing gum, chiclet shaped. I won't swear they're chiclets, but we'll call them chiclet shaped anyway. That's the wrong way. I'm going to have to change everything around and heat a meal and make some drinks. I shall be back in just a few minutes. Please be patient. Thank you. Okay, friends, especially blogger, I'm sorry. I had no idea that one single MRE could contain this much material. So part of it I'm going to have to do off screen, part of it on. Blogger, thank you so much. I am amazed. Thought this would be a short video, but it's going to take just a little while to try to get it all organized, and by saying that, I thank you greatly, friends. Okay, part of the fun begins. It's going, oh boy, so much to do. Okay, for my friends at work, the FRH, I have put water in this. I added a little bit of salt. Next, we will add our heater element, magnesium, iron filings, and a few other things that react with salt. It does generate heat, and when they do, they also stink. I mean, not bad, but smells like burnt wiring, but it's not going to set off a smoke detector. And if you were wanting a good hot meal, you could definitely live with that. Now, everybody does it different. What I'm going to do, I don't know. Okay, number one, sometimes these things work fast. Sometimes these things work slow. Sometimes these things do not work at all, and I've already got a nice little pan of boiling water over there in case this, well, foo bars. So I should be ready, but I'm going to put the meal in first after my salt water. And it's hard to do on screen. Okay. Finally hit the hole. That's what she said. Okay. Now, the meal is in there, the water is in there. Now, going back to basic high school, heat travels up, cold travels down. So, if I was wanting to heat this, and this actually produced heat, I would want to put it on the bottom side of the meal. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up this ration. I am going to slip the heating packet underneath. Basically, let's see, that might be a pretty good picture. The heating packet is going down underneath the food packet. Now, you see it start soaking up water. Let's see if we're going to have a good one or a bad one. I will close the top up. We will lay it down. And friends, I know most of you know how this goes, but I am really trying to get some new people into this at my work. I've took them some food down there, and they actually are liking it and are interested. So, well, bear with me a minute. I said sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Boy, I got a live one here. I've got to find me a clothespin or something to lock this puppy down. Now that's a live one. Good Lord, that heated up in a hurry. I'm going to leave it here a minute, and I'm going to move it because I've got a whole bunch of stuff to plate here. Can that, let's see, does that camera pick up the steam? Vlogger, you got me a good meal, and you sure got a good heater. This one's rocking the boat. I'm going to open the door. I don't think it'll set off the smoke detector, but just in case. And besides, I want to hear them wind chimes again. Okay, guys, I apologize for taking so long. The meal was still cooking, the ravioli. I have plated the dried cranberries, toaster pastry, beef stick, dad blame it, I think I throwed it away. I believe that was Bull's beef stick. That is alright, y'all. I like that. And as for liking that, I know I'm going to like the next one. Be jealous, fellow reviewers. Snack bread. And jalapeno cheese spread. Uh-oh, made the hole too big. You know what dog says? Tighter the hole, more control. I guess we'll just have to make do. Have a nice day. I'm going to save some of this to go in with the ravioli. Now, I mentioned before, the heaters contain magnesium, iron, salt, and a few other things. So if you cook them inside the heaters and like you add water, there will be residue on it. So for safety's sake, I'm sure it wouldn't kill you, but for the best part, I'd kindly wipe some of that water and stuff off. Okay, some pouches you have a tear notch across this way. This one you have a tear notch across this way, so that that spoon will reach down in here. That is brilliant marketing. Now, I will attempt to tear this across. Before I even try, I've done it before, I see what happens. I'll put it this way. If this actually tears right across through, no tears, don't go down here, up here, go right there, I'm going to out and play the lottery now. Let's see what happens. I'll try to do it on screen. Boy, that thing is hot. Blogger, you got me a good meal and a good heater, I'll tell you. Okay, I had to do it with my teeth to start. Let's see. Is it? Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, I guess I got to go play the lottery tonight. I have not had one open that perfectly ever. Let's see. Oh boy. Good and thick. Need my spoon again. Let's get our ravioli out. Look at that. Look at that. A lot of the pasta dishes, I want a real rest drop of that, are mush. But you can actually see real ravioli in that. Not mush. Beef. Ravioli. I'm sorry, I was a little bit out of frame on part of that. I see no problem with this whatsoever. I'm going to get rid of just a little bit of trash there. Now, okay, where to start, where to start? Coffee. Thank you, Art and Nina, for an MRE. I did add the creamer and sugar for sake of review. Actually pretty good. Not bad at all. Oh boy, this is not one of my favorites. Artificial orange, neon colored. If that's what you had to live on, I guess you'd be happy, but we really need to get away from all the sugars and the dyes in U.S. rations. I'm sorry. Extra stuff that won't get on my high horse. Beef stick. I'm pretty sure it was Bull's. I'm sorry I accidentally threw the bag away. That is a good beef stick, beef snack. No problem. Toaster pastry, aka Pop-Tart, chocolate covered. I'm surprised. Normally it's actually a Pop-Tart in a Pop-Tart bag inside the brown bag. Let's try this and see. Ain't nothing wrong with that Pop-Tart. It's not bad at all. We have our dried cranberries. I've tasted a few, and like I said, it does not say osmotic, so we actually have real food here. Now, some of you may differ, but if I see osmotic on it and I taste it, something is just a little bit off. I apologize. Mr. Jalapeno on the bread. Try just a little corner of bread first. Not bad, just basic wheat snack bread. Now let's do a little bit of jalapeno cheese with it. You know, I'm not sure on that opinion. Let me try it just one more bite. No, still just can't make up my mind. Let me see if I like it or not. Yeah, I think I like it. Drink of coffee. For the main. Ravioli with beef. Absolutely nothing wrong. It does not need Tabasco. I'm going to save the Tabasco for later. It tastes like most pasta meals do from US MREs, basically canned pasta. Chef Boyardee. But, I mean, it'll get you through. And I actually like the taste, so I have no problem. I said I was saving some of that cheese left. Let's just play around a little bit. Cheese, ravioli. Oh, heck. Let's go ahead and put a little beef in there and gun dog it up a little bit. I done ate my bread, or I'd put that in there too. Well, cranberries go in or not? Let's find out. I guess if you eat cranberries at Thanksgiving with turkey, I guess it'll go with the lasagna too. Okay. You will not believe this. Number one, excuse me, I'm still eating and tasting. Jalapeno cheese goes good with the ravioli. Number two, the beefsteak bits go good with the ravioli. And even weirder, the cranberries go good. This is one of the strangest meals and one of the best meals I've ever had. Blogger, I cannot thank you enough for a good meal, plenty of items, a great heater. I appreciate you so much. And I hope more people come over and check you out. And like I said, that's Blogger with 1G only. That's one of the best US MREs I've had in a long time. I'm going to go ahead and finish this. Hate to get rid of y'all, but hey, look what I got. I'm going to eat it. Hey, talk to y'all later. Oh, just, okay, off the wall question. The real reviewers. Have you ever started to do a review and found somebody else got there one day ahead of you? What do? Take that meal, set it back, pardon me, get my lovely orange drink here, set it back, and wait for it to get new again. Just out of curiosity, your all's opinion, what if, instead of if someone beat you to it today. What would y'all think about maybe comparing notes to what each of us have, and if somebody had a Sloppy Joe MRE and somebody else had a Sloppy Joe MRE, do a comparison. I mean, not necessarily the same day, because that's impossible, because nobody can upload. But I noticed old mate Drop Bear, he had a maple sausage menu that I have. And I said I'm going to do it next after I done this review. And we started talking, and I've asked a few more. It's sort of curious, just to see what everybody has, and instead of going, dang, he got there first. I had this Lithuanian, I was going to do it today. Let's compare. Just see if, well, he got a Lithuanian, I got a Lithuanian. Let's compare reviews. Let everybody else look at them, see what we like and what we don't like. I mean, it's just an idea. Any feedback would be appreciated. I'm sorry I threw that in at the end, but I've been pondering that. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. A little bit of fun, hopefully a good meal, and as always, peace. John Magnum.